YouTube Rando here. Somebody was asking questions about the old chicken coop that we had put together. So I thought I would come do a full rundown on it. So I kept it to where it was kind of mobile. You could see right there where it's been the last few days. Before then it was here. Now it's there. We'll leave it there for a day or two and then we'll move it again. I like them to have constant supply of fresh grass. So it's kind of like their free range. Not really, but so we built it. However, I bought this piece, and this was a chicken run. This is what they call the complete chicken coop. That's the box. Now you see these doors. That's how big the run was. It was that big. There was 4 of those, and then that was the end cap there down there. So a little bitty thing. It just wasn't big enough. They said it was big enough for 4 chickens. There's no way. So I ended up building a stand for it to get it off the ground first off because they had it sitting directly on the ground. There was no way for the chickens to even get underneath it, so I built a stand for it. Put it up on the stand and wrapped it in 2x4s and wrapped the 2x4s in lattice. That's what the roof is completely. It's just 2 pieces of lattice bowed over, and I've got it capped off with lattice, so of course they can't get out. I ended up using the run, buying some hinges and turning them into doors. This one's solid here, but you can open it. And that gives you, excuse me, that gives you access to that top door and the bottom panel there to clean out the newspaper. So you can open the door and check on your hens. There's one in there laying right now. They just started laying about 2 days ago. I got my first 2 eggs, one bluish green one and one brown one. So the Americana and one of the Rhode Island Reds are laying already. This other door, you could see they were getting on top of the house. And then I added a second piece of lattice in there to keep them off this side. Because this is where I keep their food. For one, they're pooping all over their house. But this is where I keep their food and water. And I don't want them pooping in their food and water. So I made it to where they can't get on this side. They still get up here. You can see up there, there's a hen. That's Rooster Jameson. It turned out to be a hen. It's not a rooster. But I put her in there, and she don't like being picked on. They all started picking on her, so she jumped up there, and she hasn't come down since. So I had to put her some food and water up there. She needs food. I'm looking at it now. The kids were supposed to put food in there yesterday, and yeah, that's what you get for depending on kids. And she is a sweetie. She's a nice bird. The other ones are all mean. They'll all attack, but not her. She's a little sweetie. The rest of them are fierce, especially that one right there that keeps following me around. She's the head chicken. Let's see if we have any eggs. Yep. We got 2 down here. I see 2 and I don't see any ceramic eggs. Wonder what they did with the ceramic egg. My kids were supposed to clean this box out yesterday, so I'm assuming they cleaned it out and took the ceramic eggs out and forgot to put them back in. Because that's 2 regular eggs right there. We put ceramic eggs in there just to show them where the eggs go. Because they say usually they'll lay in the yard the first time. None of them laid in the yard. They're all laying in the box. So I got too many hens in here though. Before that one starts laying, I'm going to have to put another nesting box in there. There's only 2, and you need 1 nesting box for every 2 birds. So I'm going to do an outdoor nesting box somewhere in here. I don't know where. Maybe when it's hot they'll use it. When it's cold they'll use the one inside. I don't know. back up and show you the full chicken coop. It's not pretty. It's not super light. If I ever build it again, I'll build it out of 2x2s instead of 2x4s. I'll make it a whole lot lighter because that lattice is super light. A 2x4s is what weighs it down, and the entire frame is 2x4s. You can see there's even 2x4s on the inside running across. What the hell are they running after? Are they running from? The dog. Yep, they don't like the dogs at all. Old Mickey and Mallory. Kira, come on. Kira. She's so hard-headed. I've heard hound dogs are hard-headed my whole life, but that is the most hard-headed. She's more hard-headed than the pit bull. She don't listen to anything. You heard, I just said her name. She won't even turn around and look at me. She don't care. Bugs me. Anyways, I just wanted to come show you guys the full chicken coop. Give you a full rundown on it and show you what we did. We'll keep you updated on these birds. Like I said, they just started laying. We'll do an update on the goats soon too. I'm trying to get them friendly where they'll actually let me handle them. Right now they're just so wild. The female will almost come to me, but the male won't. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, YouTube.